Ever wondered how some parents seem to have it all together, balancing work and parenting like pros? It's a bit like a high-wire juggling act, isn't it? The challenge of maintaining this work-life balance can sometimes feel overwhelming. But don't worry, you're not alone in this circus. The star of our show today, real parents just like you, who have mastered the art of this juggling act. Our purpose? To share their practical, real-world tips with you. So stay tuned as we delve into the tried and tested strategies of some super parents. Now, let's hear from some real-life superheroes, parents who manage to balance work and parenting. First off, we have Sarah. She's a firm believer in the power of a routine. Setting a regular schedule, she says, has helped her maintain consistency and predictability both at work and at home. She allots time for work, time for her children, and most importantly, time for herself. It's not always easy, and there are days when the schedule goes out the window, but having it as a guide makes her days more manageable. Next, we have David. Delegation is his secret weapon. He and his partner split tasks and responsibilities, playing to their strengths. One might handle the school runs and homework, while the other takes care of meals and bedtime. This way, they ensure that all bases are covered without stretching themselves too thin. Then there's Priya. She swears by technology to keep her life organized. From shared calendars and task lists to online grocery shopping and meal planning apps, technology helps her stay on top of things. It's like having a personal assistant at her fingertips. Not to forget John. He's found that setting boundaries with his work has been a game changer. He's clear about his availability and ensures he disconnects from work at a set time, making sure he's fully present for his family during their time together. It's a constant juggle, but one he's learned to handle with grace. And finally, we have Emma. She emphasizes the importance of flexibility. What works one day may not work the next, and she's learned to adapt and adjust her strategies accordingly. She believes that as long as her family is happy and her work is done, it's a win. As diverse as these strategies may seem, they all have one thing in common. They're tailored to fit the unique needs and circumstances of each family. As we can see, balancing work and parenting is not a one-size-fits-all situation. It's about finding what works best for you and your family. Despite the diversity in strategies, did you notice some common themes among our super parents? Let's delve a bit deeper. Firstly, setting boundaries is vital. This might be establishing a clear divide between work and home life, or setting aside dedicated time for family activities. Secondly, prioritizing tasks, both at work and at home, can make a world of difference. It's about knowing what needs your immediate attention and what can wait. The third common thread? Seeking help when necessary. This could be from a partner, a family member, or even a professional. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of strength and wisdom. Furthermore, flexibility and adaptability are key. Life is unpredictable, especially when juggling work and parenting. Being able to adjust and adapt to new circumstances is a crucial skill for any parent. In the end, it's about being present both at work and at home and making the most of the time we have. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the key takeaways from our super parents. We learned about the importance of setting boundaries, both at work and at home. This helps us respect our time and focus on what truly matters. Prioritizing was another big talking point. It's not about doing everything, but rather about doing what's important. And don't shy away from seeking help. Whether it's a family member, a friend, or a professional service, it's okay to ask for assistance when you need it. We also touched on the need to be flexible and adaptable. Plans change, and that's okay. We need to roll with the punches and adjust as necessary. And lastly, but definitely not least, being present. When you're with your kids, be with your kids. When you're at work, be at work. Remember, balance doesn't mean perfection. It's about making the best choices for you and your family. So go ahead and find your balance. You've got this.